Welcome back to yet another monthly showcase. September has come to an end and we're now entering October. And you guys have to excuse this video being a little bit delayed as the colorful corner was very late this time around. And obviously, while the 4th anniversary celebration started in September, it will be continuing through a majority of October. And if you want more information about the 4th anniversary celebratory gachas as well as the Fortune Flower Parade, I suggest you go watch my ultimate guide to the 4th anniversary linked down in the description, as I go into great detail about what you can expect and what will be happening during the 4th anniversary celebration throughout October. But with that said, let's get straight into the new things announced for October, and we start where we always do, with the birthdays. And this time around we have 2 birthday girls that need to be celebrated. And our first birthday girl of the year is of course Haruka, who has her birthday live show go live on October 5th. With her birthday gacha starting on the same day and running all the way until October 11th. Haruka's new birthday card is of the pure attribute, meaning she sees use in one future event, being Start Rolling Star Crossing, that will run from the 23rd of July to the 29th of July. In the gacha is Minori, Shizuku and Haruka, of course making the 4th year birthday Haruka lower gameplay value. With our second birthday girl being Honami, who will have her birthday live show on the 27th of October. With her birthday gacha of course starting on the same day as her live show and running all the way until the 2nd of November. And Honami's birthday card is of the cute attribute, meaning she sees use in 2 future events. The first event is Old Days Read Aloud, that will run from the 20th of February to the 26th of February, with Honami, Nene and Meiko in the gacha, meaning that the 4th birthday Honami is of lower gameplay value. This is then followed by the event Unsteady Still Steady Step, that will run from the 15th of July to the 21st of July. With Honami, Ichika and Leonid Rin in the gacha, Honami is lower gameplay value for this event as well. So the future usability of both birthday cards being added is quite slim and quite low value. And as always, if you prefer or miss the 1st year, 2nd year or 3rd year counterpart birthday cards for Haruka or Honami, they will be available through standalone gachas going live alongside the new birthday gacha. But of course, since these gachas are standalone, you will be required to pull from all of them if you want all 4 of the birthday cards, as the 2nd year birthday card is not available in the new 4th year birthday gacha and vice versa. So if you're planning to pull from either Haruka or Honami, be sure to have your crystals ready and mark the date, as the birthday gachas do not stick around for very long. But with that, we can move on to the rerunning gachas. And from October going forward, we're going back down to only having 2 reruns available per month, obviously being a reduction from the 3 we've grown quite used to now. And as always, one of these gachas will be having their first rerun, while the other one will having their second and final rerun before the gacha itself is discontinued. With the gacha's discontinuation, the cards will join the Recollection Festival gacha pool, and if you want more information about this gacha and the discontinuation of limited gachas, you can check out my general guide to the Recollection Festival down in the description. The first gacha we will encounter is the Grow Up With Me gacha, also known as the 3rd anniversary. This is the gacha having its first rerun, being available between October 8th and October 17th. With the characters available of course being Ichika, Minori, Tsukasa and Kanade. And this gacha has its 2nd rerun already confirmed for May 2026 on the English server. So if you want to pull from the Grow Up With Me gacha but currently don't have the crystals available, you can wait until May 2026, but that will be your final opportunity before the gacha is discontinued. With the 2nd gacha we will encounter of course being the final rerun of the Fly to the Futures gacha, available between October 17th and October 26th. And in the gacha is of course Haruka, Airi and more Jump Mako. So be sure to mark the date if you're planning on pulling from the Flight to the Futures gacha, as this will be your final opportunity before the gacha itself is discontinued and the cards join the Recollection Festival gacha pool. So as always, be sure to mark the date and plan your crystals accordingly if you are planning on pulling from any one of these gachas. But that should cover the reruns, so let's look towards the special gachas upcoming for October. The first gacha we will encounter is actually one I forgot to mention in my ultimate guide to the 4th anniversary. The 4th anniversary happiness package will be available between October 13th and October 31st. As always, happiness packages will cost you 3000 paid crystals and comes with a guaranteed 4-star as well as a small gift that you get to pick yourself. With the permanent gacha pool reaching up until the event halt, Detective Tenma is on the case. And the standard list of gifts are available as always, such as a wish jewel, 600 miracle gems or 150 miracle seeds to name a few. However, special for the 4th anniversary version of the happiness package is one new gift available. This in the form of 2 wild fortune flowers. But as always, for more information about the wild fortune flowers and the fortune flower parade, check out my ultimate guide to the 4th anniversary where I talk about it in depth. So keep your eyes peeled for this happiness package if you want some additional sources of wild fortune flowers for your collection. The second special gacha we will encounter during October I did mention during the 4th anniversary ultimate guide, being the 4th anniversary flower power gacha, which did not have an official name by the time I recorded the ultimate guide to the 4th anniversary, meaning I call it the 4th anniversary flower assortment gacha. This gacha will be available between October 27th and October 31st. And this functions much more like a normal gacha, costing 3000 crystals to pull from and having the double drop rate for a 4-star. This gacha has no limited cards and instead have all of the permanent cards available up until the event halt. Detective Tenma is on the case. And when you pull from this gacha, you get stickers for an exchange shop like you would any regular gacha. However, available through the exchange shop for this gacha is instead wild fortune flowers and petals of all of the 6 varieties. Once again, I went into much more detail about this gacha in my 4th anniversary guide, so go check that out if you want more information about the 4th anniversary flower power gacha. And those are our only 2 new special gachas for October. The rest of the special gachas that will be available throughout October have already started in tandem with the 4th anniversary. So, like a broken record, if you want more information, the guide is linked down in the description. And the same can be said about the login campaigns, as we only have 1 additional login campaign outside of the 4th anniversary one that's running throughout all of October. The Halloween login campaign as well as the Halloween virtual live show will be available between October 31st and November 1st. Participating in the virtual live show will grant you a special title as well as 100 wish pieces, with the login campaign instead granting you a Halloween cookie working as a large energy can, a Halloween stamp, as well as another 100 wish pieces. So make sure to not forget Product Sekai on Halloween to get all of these cute rewards. But like I just mentioned, that is our only login campaign outside of the 4th anniversary one, which only leaves the 3 major events happening in October. With our first event for October, of course, being the ominous bells that have been tolling in the distance. Wither This Path of Thorns, available between October 11th and October 19th. This is a Nycord at 25 cute attribute event, with the gacha being called Where Withering Flowers Go, available between October 11th and October 21st. And with this event, 3 new cards will be added looking like this. Our second event for October is Rekindle the Flame that will run from October 21st to October 29th. This is a Vivid Bad Squad unit focused event in the cool attribute, with the event gacha being called Fuel My Passion that will run from October 21st to October 31st. And with this event we will see these 3 new cards. With the final limited event of October being called Happy Enjoy Music that will run from October 31st to the 8th of November. This is a limited Leonid unit focused happy attribute event, with the limited gacha being called Musical Street Corner, running between October 31st and November 10th. And the 3 characters being added with the gacha look like this. When you remove the 4th anniversary from the equation, October looks super underwhelming. Obviously, I've already covered the 4th anniversary in great detail, hence I didn't wanna do it again for the monthly showcase. Instead, looking at the new things confirmed for October. As for my personal thoughts about October, I would personally check in on your local Mizuki fans and see how they are doing. The bell do be tolling for their souls. Otherwise, this month just kind of feels like an extension of September for Project Sekai. The majority of the 4th anniversary celebration as well as the Fortune Flower Parade is happening during October, meaning that you couldn't just jam-pack October with a lot of happenings outside of that. So it makes sense that on paper October feels quite underwhelming, but when you look at it with the lens of the 4th anniversary, it's a much better deal. So for now I will just keep playing the Fortune Flower Parade personally. But I wanna hear what you guys think of October. Are you excited? Are you terrified? Are you feeling the stress of the bells in the background? Tell me your thoughts and I'll try to get around to as many as possible. And while you're down there typing away your opinions, could you please consider subscribing if you haven't already? Subscribing helps me more than you think, and these videos take a lot of time and effort to actually put together. Maybe you can even leave a like and share this video with a friend who's also playing Project Sekai. And of course, I want to extend a special thank you to all of my patrons for continuously supporting me. With a big warm hug for all of my append players, being Bambi, Gabby C, Helen P001 Star, Katie, Mia Marie 21, Opal Siren, Petterish, Shino Empire, Shoop, and Veritas Uwu. Your guys' extra help are actually making it easier to stay afloat, so I cannot thank you enough for all of the generosity you show. And if you wanna join them in supporting me that little bit extra, you can join my Patreon, linked down in the description, for as low as $1 a month. But with that, we have covered everything you needed to know about October, so let's get out of here for the month.